So this is a day in the life as me as a mentor when I'm off to see my students. So today I've got a busy day ahead of me. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me so you can check it out and see what it's like and how my day goes as being a mentor. I have to say I love it because I'm always on the road. I'm always seeing students, I'm always seeing properties, I'm seeing what's going on, I'm seeing them be successful. And there's nothing like when you see a student success. So the first property I'm going to see needs a new Ring doorbell. So I've got that in the car, I'm going to take it down there. So a handyman's going to go meet me down there and we're going to sort that out. The second property, we're just going to be nosy. It's a new property, it looks amazing. I just have to show you. The third one, however, a student is taking on their first Airbnb and I just got to get their reaction. So hopefully they'll let me film them because a lot of you guys, you get camera shy. I'm always in the camera, so I'm used to it. So mentoring students, the effort we put into the students and making sure they're successful is important because as we always say, you've got to do the numbers, the occupancy rate, blah, 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 blah. You've heard it all before. Now, the thing is this, I like to be a bit nosy just to make sure they're getting the results that I want them to get and they're not getting the results that I want. Why? Thankfully, these two properties are performing exactly how we wanted to perform. So there's no issues there, but you never know. There's always going to be something. So I go there just to see what's going on. And I always like to keep a spare set of keys. So off we go. I'm going to take you with me. So let's be nosy. Okay, so we're in the studio, so I'll be quiet because we're getting ready to start filming. And they're looking at me because I think they're ready. So I do this to give you guys some content, some information, so you can see what it takes to actually run an Airbnb. It's important that you guys understand that running Airbnbs, it does take time and effort, but it works if you have the right strategy and the right things in place. So I'll try to give content just to let people know what things they can do to help them win when they start running their Airbnbs. And from you guys watching this, you get to see the kind of support I give students when they're setting up their Airbnbs, because this is important. Without this kind of support, it kind of goes a bit left. And my job is to make sure that it doesn't go left. But the guys are ready, they want to go action. So I've got to go. I'll see you guys on the other side. Right, so filming is done. And now we're off to see our first property. So let's go check it out. Now, this property, yeah, it's been doing so well. The students, they only had 2 days free from their first month. Literally, as soon as they got the keys and we got it online, it's been, popping off left, right, and center. We love to see it. They haven't lost any money as well in the first month, which is amazing. So they followed the strategy. There's only one thing they didn't do, which is annoying. No lockbox. No lockbox. So we're getting someone to go down there today to do the lockbox. So I'm going to go check that out. And yeah, let's not crash. And yeah, you know what? These guys are really doing it. So we're going to go be nosy. We're going to go check that out. And once we've done that, we're going to go off to the next one. Stay tuned. Right, just got to the first property. The sun is blazing at the moment. It's a lovely day today. So one tip I'm going to give you. This is the thing. When you've got an Airbnb, and remember, when they lose the keys, you're going to have to pay for a locksmith to come along and change the keys. So a little tip I've got for you. Have 2 lock boxes and put 2 sets of keys in separate lock boxes. 1 lockbox for your cleaner, 1 lockbox for your guests. So if they do lose a key, you can say to them, no problem, go to the other lockbox, get the key from there and get yourself in. Another tip I'll give you though, if you don't want to do that, get a digital lock. It's just simple. They're pushing the code, they get in, Bob's your uncle. It's really simple. So those are my 2 tips for you right now, but I'm going to go check out this property. I'm going to take you with me. One of the things you also got to remember when you're doing an Airbnb, neighbors, watch out for them. You've got to be on point. So in this Airbnb, we're going to install a Ring camera because we're going to record everything that goes on, because we don't want neighbours telling Porky saying that we're causing a nuisance when really we're not. So today we're installing a lockbox, 2 of them, and a Ring doorbell. Watch this space. So we was told by a neighbour that we've been keeping rubbish out here. Now, so we're going to see who's been leaving stuff outside in the landing in the communal area. So I'll be a bit quiet because we don't want to disturb anyone, even though it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but you just never know. But when they know you're doing an Airbnb, people get funny. Now, the funny thing was this. We did leave rubbish, and check it out. Oops, shouldn't be getting deliveries. But you can see, look behind me, I think you can see who's leaving the rubbish around. But anyway, let's go check out, let's get inside and see what's going on inside the property. Right, so the boys really did well with this one. They took all my tips. It smells amazing. Cleaner's been here already. Gosh, they've got bows here and everything. I mean, I'm gonna flip around my camera. I want you guys to see how this property looks. You give me your views. So this is the bedroom. Look at that. Cleaner's been here. Cool. We've got slippers and everything. Can't go wrong. Carpet's been done. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Second bedroom. slippers, these are the things you need to do. These are the details that people want. I mean, look, we've got a bow here. If you want a 5-star review, this is how you get 5-star reviews. This is why our students do well and do what they're doing. When you do your Airbnb, guys, pay attention, yeah? Pay attention. This is why my boys are winning. And as you can see, they're definitely winning. So this Airbnb should generate around about, well, we're aiming to go for 6K, okay? So we're aiming for 6K. So we're working up towards it. This is their first month that they've done this. So their first month, they've already made a profit, which is amazing. They've been booked up. They've only had 2 days free. Perfect. We're going for 8K, 6K, so not 8, 6K a month in this one. And there's a reason why we're getting 5-star reviews, as you can see. When you're doing an Airbnb, the design matters. Trust me. And if you don't do it properly, you're doomed to fail. So that's why we make sure our students know exactly what they're doing when they set up their Airbnb. And this one definitely gets my stamp of approval. I almost forgot. With this one, we're putting in a Ring doorbell. So I need to get it because I left it in the car. I need to leave it here for the handyman to come and do the work that he needs to do. So once we've done that, we're off to the next one. But this Airbnb is looking perfect. It's got a new booking coming in tomorrow, so it's ready to go. So we've just got to the second property. I'm gonna take you in now. This is one of my favorites that we've got on the books with one of our students. 2-bedroom penthouse. So this property went live on Monday. Today is Friday. It is literally fully booked already on Airbnb. It's only been 5 days. I think the guy said there's only about 3 or 4 days available. Let's go check it out, see what the fuss is all about. So we just got here, and apparently the cleaner's inside. Let's say hi to the cleaner. Hello, cleaner. You are. So we're just gonna check it out going down. He doesn't know I'm filming. He's thinking, what's going on? Look, he's tripping over things and all sorts. Right there. So we just got here. Cleaner's doing his thing. So this property has literally smashed it. The boys have been doing it for, as I said, they started on Monday. They've been fully booked. There's another guest checking in shortly. I've come here to give it a little check over. I tried to do this the other day, but literally as soon as we put it online, it was gone. And the reason being, because it has amazing views. It's a penthouse. It's got a balcony that wraps around the property, 2 bedrooms. So at the moment, we're getting we're trying to get to like 6K in his first month, which I think we're nearly there because, as I said, it's been fully booked. We've only got a few days left. But next month, we're going to push that up and push the envelope and keep pushing it. Now, the thing is, if you make your property look different, stand out from anybody else's in the area, you're gonna get the results. Oof, it's a lovely day for it. I'm on the balcony. As you can see, the bedrooms are getting sorted out. You see behind me, so they're all getting sorted out. And like I said, 2 bedrooms in this one. One thing I like about this cleaner, check out the bed. It's the little details that matter. So I was just saying to the cleaner, I really like what he's doing. Look at that attention to detail. Look at the bed.
I can do swans as well. I don't want the other bed.
Yeah, I feel like I want to jump in myself and just jump into the bed. But yeah, look, amazing. And this is what counts. This is what matters. And this is when you've got a good cleaner, you look after him. So we definitely look after this guy. And here we go. We've got another bathroom here. Look at this. It's these little things here. Amazing. They call me Steven Spielberg. So there's little things we need to think about like this. We need it to stay tidy. So this is important. Yeah, because this is what people are seeing. So we're going to tidy this up because we don't want this here. When you're doing your Airbnb, the details, the little things, it matters. So what we need to do here is make sure that we're paying attention to detail. We're making sure that there's going to be no problems and our guests are going to get that 5-star treatment to give us that 5-star review. Right, there's not much for me to do in this one because it's looking amazing. I think this one will do at least 9K a month in the next 2, maybe 3 months. Should be on 9K a month. Right now we're on 6, we're pushing the envelope, we're going through it. Stay tuned, we'll let you know. We're gonna drop like the reviews in this one to see how it's been getting on. But so far so good. So we've just left the penthouse. And remember I said there's another property that we're looking at. And I think it's Ken and Carol that's coming to take a look at their new Airbnb. Well, it always helps when you've got the keys and it's just downstairs. So we're gonna have a look at this one now. So come with me and check it out.
Going up.
And here we go. Right then. So this is going to be our new students' digs. So sofa goes here, TV will go there. There's the kitchen, put a nice little table right here. Put a lovely rug and a coffee table here. Put a painting on the wall there, painting on the wall there. Just some paintings, give it some, you know. So these are the things that I look at when I come to a property. These are the things that we want our students to be thinking about when they're looking at their properties as well. And there we go, look at this. Ensuite. Just say you like it, perfect. TV goes there, bed goes here, built-in wardrobes. You got a little desk, so you might need a chair. So this is ideal. Now, this is the thing, when we're checking out properties, what we're thinking is about the guest. We want to know what the guest is going to experience. Will the guest get that 5-star feeling for coming to this property? And that is what we want to give them. And it's safe to say with this one, oops, got a bit dark. I think they're going to get that. And the reason why they're going to get it, because this property is at a very good standard. Now, we already know how it's performing because we know what's going on upstairs. Upstairs is performing exceptionally well and getting, as I said, it's only been live since Monday. It's now Friday and it's practically booked for the whole month. It's only a few days free. We're now looking for September dates. It's going really well. So the best thing about checking out these properties is when you see it like this and then when you see it done, that feel-good feeling. You know, you put all your effort into making something look a certain way, and it looks that way. And then you get in that property, you get your first guest, and you give it that first review. Nothing better, no better feeling. So this property has a front garden and a back garden. So we're gonna put some outdoor chairs and tables and things like that. But it's safe to say this one's gonna do just like the one upstairs. So the students are on their way here, so hopefully they're gonna let us film. They do get shy. What I'll do is when they're walking around, I'll let you guys see how they get their first expression, when they come to the property. Okay, so here we go again. Our students are checking it out, they're busy. So the key things that we look for when we look at properties, as I said before, is the styling. How we style it, how it looks, it is important. Because with the right aesthetics, the right furniture, anything is possible. And what we want to do, we want to give our guests the best possible experience when they're checking into their properties. And that's exactly what we're looking for. So our students are here, they're checking out for themselves. Let's have a chat with them. So what are the first things that jumped at you that you think you need in here? Furniture. Furniture. All right, so TV goes here, sofa here, table here, rug here. There you go. Painting. That's it. Yeah? We've done one already upstairs. So I already know what's gonna happen as well. All right, I'm just here with Ken and Carol. Guys, are we taking it?
Yes.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
First one?
First one.
These guys are happy, I'm excited, they're excited. Watch and see what we do next. Oh, mate. Today has been a long day. For you guys, it might seem like 5-10 minutes. For me, it's been a whole day. Going to properties, talking to cleaners, sorting out handymen that didn't turn up, might I add. Got to come out again tomorrow to meet the handyman. Been non-stop. In fact, I think I've got to do it myself, so I don't think the handyman can make it tomorrow either. But look, this is what we do. This is how we do it. This is why students come to me and get the support that they need so I can help them out. But I am signing off. I've had enough. My day is over. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more content.